So, hello students, here we start for class 10, we start matrices. So this is my introductory lesson where we will understand the concept. Then this is 8.1, exercise 8.1 ML Agrawal. In the 8.2 we will see addition and subtraction and some ICSE question, and in my third part, so this is my part 1 introductory lesson. So this is my part 1. So part 1 we are doing the concept part of matrices, and the most important thing which will be in the part 3, we will see matrix multiplication. So here we start. What is a matrix actually? It's a rectangular arrangement of numbers. So I have written 6 matrix here, and plural of matrix actually is matrices. So there are 6 matrices. One is called a matrix. It has horizontal rows, horizon we talk. So like this, when you have, these are called rows, and vertical we have columns this way. This has 1 column, this has 2 column, this has 3 column. Then there are 2 other concepts, that is called zero or null matrix, where all elements are 0. This is my zero matrix. So this is zero matrix. And one very important thing for you children is identity matrix, where the leading diagonal elements are 1, and except the leading diagonal all other elements are 0. This is sometimes called I2 and this is called I3, because this is a square matrix of 2 by 2 and that is square matrix of 3 by 3. Why do we have this? The basic reason is, we learn the concept now. The main reason is we solve equation. When you go to class 11 and 12, we will solve simultaneous equation. I think you will do this year in class, you have done in class 9, sometime 8 also, in 2 variable. So we use this to solve simultaneous equation of 2 variable as well as 3 variable. So there you will see there is something called Martin's rule, where we use matrices to solve the equation. So it has a practical application and we learn the concept here. So first thing is, question 1 is, you have to classify the following matrices. So you have to classify this matrices. What are they? So I'll start the concept with question 1 of exercise 8.1. Here you see this has 2 rows and 2 columns. So this is what we call square matrix. Square matrix. Matrix is similar of order. So here I am teaching you basically square matrix of order 2, or you can say this is a matrix 2 by 2. 2 rows and 2 columns. So rows are like this and columns are like this. If you see this, this has only 1 row. So this is called row matrix. So this is called row matrix. And what is the order? It has 1 row and 3 column. So this is 1 by 3. See here, 1 row, first we see the row, and 3 column. Same way, so this white is called a row matrix, it has 1 row. This is called a column matrix. Why? Because it has 1 column. So this is column matrix. What is the order? We first see the rows. So this has 3 rows. 1, 2, 3 and 1 column. This had 1 row, 3 column. This has 3 row, 1 column. This one, as you see, is what we generally call a rectangular matrix. Actually, all the matrices are rectangular. So rectangular matrix, rows are not equal to columns. So this is a matrix of order 1, 2, 3, 3 row and 2 column. So this is a matrix of order 3 by 2, 3 rows, 2 column. This is matrix of 1, 2, 2 rows and 1, 2, 3 column. So this was 3 by 2. This is 2 rows, 3 columns. And the last one, this is 0 matrix. But what is the order? 2 rows. 2 rows and 3 column. So this is how order is very important, children, when we do this exercise and next exercise, which is addition, subtraction and multiplication by scalar. And this becomes more important in the most important part of matrices chapter, that is matrix multiplication, where order becomes very important. So this is what we call order of the matrix. Kindly pause the video and copy, then we take a couple of questions. So we take 2 questions here to understand the concept of equal matrices. So if the equal to sign is here, children, if you see, so when 2 matrices are equal, so to sum I'll do number 6 and number 8 of exercise 8.1. So 2 matrices can only be equal. First condition is that they should be of same order. If you see, this is 2 row, 2 column. This is 2 by 2, 2 row, 2 column. So here also you see these are 2 row, 2 column. Now second thing, their corresponding elements are equal. So remember one thing, children, equal matrices means you should have 2 things. Then only they can be equal. One thing cannot be equal to itself. So their corresponding elements are equal. So this idea we will use to find x and y, and this question we will see x, y and a and b. So these are called corresponding element. This first with this word 4, 4, they are corresponding. This is corresponding to this and this is corresponding to this. So let us see how we get x plus 3 is equal to 5. So x is 5 minus 3, 2. So x is 2. So see here, 2 plus 3, 5, this is 5. This is 4, this is 4. When you want to get y minus 4, these two are corresponding. This is corresponding to this. So y minus 4 is 3. So y is 7. So if you see y is 7, 7 minus 4 is 3. This is 3. Now last part you can verify. In fact, last part you can see what is x plus y. See here, x is 2 and y is 7. So we get 9. So if this is 9, you see this is 9. So last part is good for verifying, because question is saying what is x? X is 2 and y is 7. So please pause the video and copy. Then I will move on to the last question of this session, that is question number 8 of exercise 8.1. Okay, so let us solve question number 8. So if you see, in this question we had 2 unknown. Here we have to find 4 things. Find x, y, a, b. So once more I am writing for you. Write neatly. And in the beginning you will see one very strange thing, children. You have a tendency to put a division mark. So for beginners you will see you have a tendency to write division sign. So let us see, these two are equal matrix. So if they are equal, what happens? I told you corresponding elements are equal. So x minus 2 is 5, x is 5 plus x minus 2 is 3 children. This is 5, 3. So 3 plus 2. So we get x is equal to 5. First thing. See, y is 1, corresponding element. Y is 1. Now, both I got. But to get a and b, children, to get a and b, we have simultaneous equation. So see how we go about it when we have simultaneous equation. A plus 2b is 5. 3a minus b is 1. A plus 2b is 5. 3a minus b is 1. We have to solve this simultaneously, which you have learnt in class 8 and 9. How is also very easy way. Let me make b equal. So multiply second equation by 2 and then we add these two. So multiplying equation 2 by 2 and adding to equation 1. So see what we get, children. First equation I write a plus 2b is equal to 5. Multiply by 2, this becomes 6a minus 2b is equal to 2. Each element I multiply by 2. This cancel, I get 7a is equal to 7. So a is 7 by 7, 1. Then you substitute in the very first equation to get b. So a plus 2b is 5. So in place of a, write 1. 2b is equal to 5. So you get 2b is 5. This goes there 1. So 2b is 4. I get b as 2. And a we have already got it as 1. So once more a's value we put in any one equation and we get the b's value as 2. So finally what we all get, so here if you can see, we can write finally that x is 5, y is 1, x is 5, y is 1, a is 1 and b is 2. So these all are our answer. So you can pause the video and copy. So final answer you write here, and there are many good questions in exercise 8.1. Please copy this and do all those questions from exercise 8.1, solved and unsolved example. Thank you boys for watching.